I just found an amazing fabric store. Kind of a whole city of fabric. I'll show you where it is. Coming up. Beep, beep. I have to tell you about this fabulous fabric store that I found up in the country, like 2 hours from my house, on the side of a road, in a place called Fancy Gap, Virginia. Strange name. It was right across the border from North Carolina to Virginia. My husband and I were going on a trip to, is it Damascus, Virginia? We're doing on the Creeper Trail, when you get bikes and you just cruise down, like, I think it's 17 miles of just trails in the forest. I don't know. There was a river going by the whole way, and I'll show you some pictures of that. But wow. So I thought, hey, 2 of my students, about a year or 2 ago, told me about this place up in the hills of North Carolina. I thought it was North Carolina, but it's over in Virginia, called Fancy Gap. I was kind of going, she said it was this fancy thing. It's on the highway. You'll see it. You can't miss it. Although I probably would have missed it. It was huge, but it was got a lot of trees. So, yeah. So I was looking for it and was kind of searching Google, and I found Fancy Gap Pottery and Fabric Outlet. So on Google, it just said Fancy Gap, like pottery. And I was like, where's the fabric store? Is this the place? And sure enough, it was. So it was huge, like, yeah, huge. Not as big as the store over in Atlanta, because I don't think anything can beat that. That was, what's that called? Again, I'm confused. I can't remember. I did a video about it. It wasn't Fine Fabrics. I don't know. It could have been. I'll put a link below for that one. But that was an amazing store. But this one, you have to see the inside of this fabric store. It was amazing. Let me take you on a tour. Cute. It'll be closed. Fancy Gap. Fabric lacing trims. Let's check this place out. Wow, look at this place. Let's go on in. Ooh, oh my God. It's a lot of fabric.
Look at this.
Wow. Thank bear. Oh, this is big. Where do you start?
Yeah.
I love to start in the batik section. The batiks are when they take just a plain fabric, paint wax on it as a design, and then dye over it. That's how they do the first initial textile design, and then they make a print out of it. And I just love the way it works with contrast colors, and love making skirts out of batik. They had so many prints in this fabric store. I guess it's for quilters, but I mean, they even have checks and dots, and even the classics. Wow, and I love this grouping of tie-dyed prints. Love this blue and those greens. So many choices. What to do with all of these? What fabric should I choose? Wow. They'll all make a really beautiful skirt. Fabrics I found were, there was a big batik section, but there was also a big tie-dye section. So I ended up getting a tie-dye with a color that I don't usually buy. It's not black and white. It's brown. So brown and, yeah. I wonder if it'll look good with black. Yes, it will. So you could do on, because I love brown, black, and white. So, wow, might have to do that with this. So I thought, I only got a yard, and I thought, wow, and I think this was like $10 a yard. So if I got more and I don't use it, it's another 20 and a 30. So I just got a little piece because, I don't know. I'm probably gonna need more. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I might.
Check out the other side of the store.
Okay, now to do a fast run through, and we're gonna go up to the next level. Lots of panels, interesting prints, a lot of horses, a lot of, I don't know, just different prints. Just anything you can imagine. There are so many.
Oh, and look at this cool print. It's like comic books. Could do something fun with that. Some patchwork in there. I have to get that. How much is this? $6.19 a yard. And it's pretty wide. Could do some fun stuff with that. Yeah, what else is in here? Okay, gotta get that. Ooh.
Okay, on to the Dr. Seuss section. Wow. I don't know why I was drawn to this green eggs and ham fabric. I actually didn't get it, but now I wish I did, looking at this. That would be kind of a really fun skirt. It would cause a lot of conversation. Man, I'm going to have to go back for it. I didn't want to buy everything. Then there are these other cat in the hats and all these Dr. Seuss prints. They're so vibrant and fun. Oh, and I love
As I went deeper into the store, I was looking around. I'm like, okay, a lot of cottons here. I love cottons. Quilter's paradise. I don't quilt, but I love to do skirts and things out of cottons and quilter fabrics, because quilter fabrics are just beautiful. So let me show you what I found.
Okay, here's a fast take on so many bolts of fabric. We'd be in here for hours if I went slow through here. Just amazing panels, wall-to-wall fabrics, mostly cottons and stuff. It looks like it might be upholstery, but not. And then I came across this little section, and I just beelined in for this black and white. Wow. It is, I don't know how I even found this. Just a unique little print with a black sheer and these ribbons, like lace things that you usually just go, what am I going to do with these? But somebody thought about just sewing them on and making a fabric out of it. I just had to get this to do something with. Wow. So many different kinds of fabrics. Gonna make a skirt out of this.
And it has all those, those laces that you buy and you never know what to do with. But this is really cool because they actually just sewed it onto this thin layer of black, and then it's got stitch lines here. And wow, let's make some unique fabric from those little trims. And I actually just gave away a bunch of these little laces to my students. I had a lady donate a bunch of laces and they were just flipping out over them, so I donated it. Then I found this fabric. It's comic books. Oh my gosh. Like, what are they called? Graphic novels. So I have some ideas for these. I'm actually going to team these two together. I'm making a skirt. I'm going to show you coming up in another video very soon.
So as I went deeper into the store, determined to make it to the back wall, I came across a Batman print. But no, above it was this fabric. I didn't know what it was. I guess it's a panel, and it just had that cool digital look and a circular. And I was thinking about it and thinking about it. I actually walked away from it for a while, and I went back for it.
Wall. And I was like, what can I do with that? It just drew my eye, and I was like, something made me dizzy. It's kind of one of those hallucinogenic fabrics. But I bought it. It's actually just a panel, by the way. It's one panel. Ta-da! So I had an idea just to do a display, and then I bought it, and then more ideas started coming. So I have a bunch of ideas. Then I also...
All right, got my fabrics all cut. Walking down to take them to the register. And of course, I see whole nother side to this store. Wow, I guess it's like the third section. I'll put these down so I can have both hands free. Yeah. Then I walk into the second or the third section. I don't know, or is it the first? And wow. We did come here. It was only about a half an hour left of the store. And oh, shopped at the fringe part. I love fringe. But there are just too many things to look at. How do you decide? So many trims and appliques and all those bias trims and Velcro, rolls of lace, some pretty basic stuff. And I love this, I don't think it's elastic. I should have bought that. I think that was a cow print on the other side. And then more trims, bunch of zippers, not as many as fine fabrics in Atlanta, but a really good selection. And I think they were even a little cheaper. I don't know if you saw my fine fabrics video from Atlanta, just walls of zippers. But this had bandanas and then walls of trims. So, not trims, notions, yes. Quilters notions, sewing notions, you know, things like needles and rulers and things like that. More trims and then even markers. They had anything you need. It is here. So, wow, wish I had more time. So I have to go and pay for my fabrics.
Okay, got my purchases. And heading out. They're closed. This is a pool. Hey, I didn't even see this coming in. I was so anxious to get inside. Wow, look at that. Fancy Gap Fabric Outlet. Way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Wow, I thought...
All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out Fancy Gap Pottery in Fancy Gap, Virginia. Kind of a strange name. Fancy Gap. I live in Fancy Gap. But we have FancyGapPottery.com. So check it out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Love the tour. Also, check out Boone, which is nearby. It's about, I don't know, I think we hit Boone on the way back. And there was a fabric store there called So Original. And I found this fabric there. Oh, it was a quilt store. I also found a really great book, the Tunic Bible. Gave me a great idea to make my skirt book. So I've been working on my skirt Bible book. Actually, I have a different name for it. But I've been working on that. But this is it was a beautiful quilt store there, and they had this beautiful fabric here. And there's also a fabric store we didn't get to go see. It was Mountain Thread Company in Blowing Rock, because Blowing Rock is really close to Boone, and we were all in a hurry to get back, so yeah, took too much time bike riding up in Damascus, Virginia, so which was fun. Anyway, stay tuned for glimpses of our bike ride through the Creeper Trail. This is where we started by renting bikes. People ahead of us. So Mike and I are on the Virginia Creeper today. We're biking, I think it's a 17-mile. And it's all downhill from here. Oh,
Okay,
this is...
there's Mike. Let's go. Gonna go over the bridge. See what's up here. Wow. Pretty. Whoa. Does this wood age?
Yeah, this is built on the original train track bridge.
There's a train that used to go over this, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dun, dun. Ooh, bo- bo- bo. Trestle construction. Right. That was fun. Cold gloves, Green Cove, only store on the trail. Coffee, 10 to 4. Gloves, coffee. Granola, jerkies, Turkey, almost there. Sold here. Oh, is that the little store over there? Pretty. Okay. That's fun. Yeah. Very pretty. Okay. Let's go for some more. Look at that. Look at this cave. Ooh, big old rock stop. Shelter, yes. How sad, poor little tree. We don't go around, we go through. Never been this close to a fallen tree. Cool. That was an adventure.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay, we carry on.
Carry on.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you learned anything, if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.